Here he is, the #1 UFC welterweight contender. He has never fought for the title before, but on the strength of a long winning streak, he has arrived at the precipice of a world championship for tonight.
He's been working so long to put himself in this position. He has been working so diligently to try to earn himself a shot at a championship. Tonight he gets that opportunity. He is a well-rounded fighter. He's so tremendous in all aspects of mixed martial arts. I cannot wait to see him compete and try to become the champion.
And I'm not sure that any athlete in this welterweight division has handled adversity, professional and otherwise, as well as this man has. He is forged as he hits the proving ground for his first UFC title fight tonight. Islam Makhachev, as usual, ready to battle as he tries to take home the title. Well, there's always a special feeling when Khamzat Chimaev makes the walk, whether at welterweight or at middleweight. This man has proven to be a real problem and really has lived up to all the hype and then some, dating to his 2020 UFC debut.
It's so hard for you to meet expectation, much less exceed it.
Right.
Khamzat Chimaev has exceeded the expectations set for him when he made his UFC debut. He has been nothing short of a buzzsaw, just going through guys at a rate that not anyone could have expected. What a fantastic fighter we get to watch every time we see Khamzat in the octagon.
And of course, many people harken back to the Gilbert Burns fight in 2022, the consensus fight of that year in which Chimaev was challenged and still rose to the occasion. We'll see how he fares tonight. Our tale of the tape for this welterweight championship fight. All right, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC welterweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Islam Makhachev. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Khamzat Chimaev.
Referee Herb Dean will handle the action in the octagon. All right, another big spot tonight for the budding UFC lightweight contender, Islam Makhachev. A lot of people believe, with respect to his brother Khabib Nurmagomedov, that this version, this fighter, could actually be better. As for the matchup here tonight, Makhachev figures to have a big advantage on the ground, might have the advantage on the feet as well. The betting line is certainly reflective of that reality, but we'll see if Makhachev can get a win tonight and potentially position himself for a shot at that elusive UFC lightweight title.
Guillotine jump.
Oh, looked pretty tight, but he gives up on the submission.
He's got to be careful here.
Chimaev getting worked from the top here. These ground and pound strikes very effective. Let's see if he tries to work his way back to his feet. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Just over 3 minutes to go, round one. Makhachev's back in full mount. The ground strikes continue to pile up. All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guard. And you can't have one arm in, one arm out. Guys will start throwing up legs, chasing triangle.
Makhachev's back in half guard. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. Makhachev's got him in a crucifix. Gonna work from the top now. All right, looks like he's setting up for a finish here.
Oh my goodness, I think he might have it.
Oh, looks tight to me. Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
Well, he grounded him, and now he's trying to pound him out. Great ground strikes here.
Inside control, you got a ton of options. He goes knees on belly. He's postured up. He's landing big ground and pound. He has to move on the bottom, or the fight's gonna get stopped.
Chimaev's in half guard now.
Oh, in the mouth.
While landing several strikes here from the top, standing over his opponent. Good work here by Chimaev. Landing strikes nicely here from top position.
Great submission defense. Another ground and pound strike lands for this man.
Final seconds of round one. Round two straight ahead.
All right, buddy, take a seat. Breathe and relax. I need you to suck it up this round, okay? You're missing those takedowns because you're not setting them up. You can see them coming a mile away.
Well, what a round it was, especially from a striking standpoint. DC, take us through.
High-level striking. I mean, this is what people come through the doors to see. Two men stand on a quarter, chest to chest, forehead to forehead, and let it all fly. I'm surprised nobody went out, but it does excite me for the next round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two. Oh, and he tags him with the straight. Nice job there by Chimaev. Single leg takedown. Oh, seamless transition to half guard there.
Unbelievable how quickly he was able to slice that leg through to get to the half guard.
Don't be flat. I need you to scramble. Scramble.
Yep, got to be very careful there.
Busy as he looks to improve position here. Makhachev's has got full mount now.
Close up that half guard for me. Hey, scramble, get up. Scramble, scramble, and get up.
He's got to start throwing now.
An elbow! Might get the TKO here. With the ground and pound.
All these actions, though, these big actions, got to wear on the gas tank of both guys. A way to stay aware and stay safe defensively.
Stand this up. It's work.
Makhachev's back in full mount. Nice positional control here.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Get your hits back. Put your hits.
90 seconds and counting in round two.
Don't allow him to hold you down. Keep moving. Keep moving.
Posture's up now. Oh, and delivers. Huge punch to the head there. Another ground and pound strike lands.
He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here. And he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here. Great job landing from the top position. Great defense by this fighter.
Another ground and pound strike lands. All right, round 3 coming up next.
Stop!
Listen, it's the control on the ground that's winning this fight. He cannot handle you on the ground. You are controlling every aspect of the ground.
All right, let's look back at some of the action, DC. Your good friend Mark Coleman, the godfather of the ground and pound, would be proud.
He'd be very proud. He'd be very proud with the way that he showed his ability to use his ground and pound. He didn't waste any action. He did everything he needed to do. He was able to posture. He was able to control wrist. He did everything perfectly in his approach in that ground and pound sequence.
Round 3 of a possible 5. Nice jab to the head by Islam Makhachev. Well, we wondered earlier why there weren't as many body strikes. He's making up for lost time here. Shot to the body connects, and that bears watching. That's going to hurt this opponent. Oh, and there's a takedown attempt. Not a great entry there, DC.
Not a great entry.
On that punch right there. His opponent's compromised, DC.
It's one thing to land a hard shot. It's another thing completely to land a perfect shot. And that was a perfect shot.
Chimaev's in half guard.
Nice shot there by the champ.
Just over 3 minutes to go. Chimaev's got the full mount.
This is a terrible position.
Postures up now and lands a vicious head strike. Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top. All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Khamzat Chimaev. All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got to be very careful with it as we go forward.
Outstanding ground and pound here. Somewhat of a lost art in MMA, at least in terms of making sure that every strike counts. Not an issue for him.
He's making every single one of them count. He is not pity-patting. He's not touching. Every punch that lands, he wants you to feel it.
Well, he is really starting to apply a lot of pressure here down the stretch. Not as much offense earlier in the fight. He is making up for lost time now. Chimaev gets the single leg takedown. Well played. All right, so the fighter's able to reverse position on the ground, and now he's got the dominant position.
Yeah, what a great job recognizing that once he got the reversal, he went right to his offense. He didn't wait, John. He did a good job of while his opponent goes, oh my goodness, I lost the position. He said, no, we're not done. I'm going to get to a dominant position myself.
All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground.
Now he's got a good body position, yup. Beautiful ground strikes landed.
These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one. That's 3 rounds. We're now headed to the championship rounds. All right, so that's the end of the round. Pretty significant damage done in that round. Cut on the cheek, sustained there from that strike. Now the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. Better to be below the eye than above it, sure. But nonetheless, this could be a factor now moving forward. All right, back to the stools we go, and it's starting to look like a second mouth on his cheek.
Yeah, it looks terrible. I mean, the guy is getting hit with big shots. One big enough to open up a nasty cut on his cheek. While it's in a better spot, it still is very difficult to deal with.
Like if he absorbs another strike on that cheek, he might actually be able to eat through that cut on his cheek. I'm just saying.
He's got a big mouth.
All right, here we go. The tension Tension is palpable. Fourth round is underway. You've got a thing or two to say about these championship rounds.
The fourth round is easily the hardest round in fighting. You're so used to fighting up to 3. You got to get back off of that stool, and this is a real test of your will and desire to win a fight.
Takedown defense holds up. Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet. Heavy leather landed on both sides. His head still attached to his body.
The last time I saw an uppercut like that, it was Overeem versus Ngannou, and you know still haven't found Alistair Overeem's head. Gotta be careful here. Oh, now he's gonna find himself in a little more danger.
Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he...
Chimaev's got his head looking for a guillotine. Oh, that guillotine choke is tight. Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round.
Great defense by the defensive fighter.
All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. Continuing to stay busy here on the ground.
Scramble and go! Scramble and go!
Oh, outstanding combination of ground and pound punches here by Islam Makhachev.
Scramble. Pummel out. Get yourself up in a good position, a better position.
Massive shot from the top.
Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Well, not good body language from his opponent here, DC. He's curled up.
No, he's exhausted. He's been beaten.
Makhachev's right back to the full mount here. 30 seconds to go now.
Nice defense.
20 seconds now remain in the round. And there's the buzzer indicating the end of round 4.
All right, take a seat, buddy. Deep breath for me. All right, listen. He's out striking us, okay? So, just like we did in the gym, we're gonna have to switch it up. I want you to go out there.
All right, a lot of high-level striking action in that last round. Daniel, take us through it, if you will.
Tit for tat. Who has the best chin? It seemed as though they were looking for that answer. Both guys took risk. What a fantastic round.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
5th and final round forthcoming. His opponent in a lot of trouble now.
That was Cain Velasquez's punch of choice. Every time he landed that overhand right, he hurt people bad. And this guy has his opponent hurt very badly again.
Well, I'm no fighter, but if I rock a guy to that extent, I feel like I'm closing the show.
Absolutely. You gotta go close the show if you get a guy hurt that bad. You cannot back off and take your time. He's ripe for the picking. Go and pick the fruit.
Oh, we told you off the top that he had a reach advantage, and he really is using it. Nice punch there.
Beautiful jab there by the champ.
Oh, great block there. Nice work here in the clinch by Islam Makhachev. Stuffs the takedown.
Oh, no!
Oh, how good was that judo toss? Right side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
All right, north-south position now. We'll see how he chooses to proceed. Oh, and he's able to land a strike there from the bottom. Nicely done by Chimaev. Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll. Makhachev's got him in a crucifix now, going to go to work from the top. And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through. All right, he's got the hooks in, DC, working off of his back.
Now look for him to attack the neck of his opponent to try to get the rear choke.
All right, he's in a half-guard position here, DC, and in a good spot to dole out a lot of damage, I would think.
A lot of damage can be done from the half guard. You sit back on that leg, you press down into your opponent, you drop elbows, you drop punches. What is very key is you controlling the underhook on the far side. If you give up that underhook, your opponent can use the half guard to build up to an elbow, sweep, or just chase down a single leg.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Islam Makhachev. And there it is, another strike gets through on the ground. "20 seconds to go in the fight."
Oh, right into mount.
All right, so the title fight goes the distance. Two of the most exciting words in all of mixed martial arts, and new. I think we're going to hear Bruce Buffer utter those very words tonight.
And new. And he relied on his striking in order to take the belt from the former champion. He fought beautifully tonight, and we are all proud to call him new UFC champion.
The official decision is in. Bruce Buffer has it.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. The judges score the contest 49-46, 50-45, and 49-46. Declared the winner by unanimous decision, and new undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Islam Makhachev.